welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabriel, but you can call me the Moon Minister as well. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Leo new moon at 2 degrees. Now, this Leo new moon will be on July the 24th, and it will be a new moon in Leo at 2 degrees. Both the sun and the moon will both be conjunct each other in Leo, creating this formation. And new moons are a time of new beginnings, a time to start, a time of something new, time of rest, of reset, a time of doing darkness, because at this time the moon is at its darkness, or the moon is at its darkest. So some people do dive in dark energies during this time, but this time could also be a time for clarity and cleansing as well, and bringing in something new and cleaning for something new. So this new moon is at the 2nd degree. 2 degrees is a Taurus degree. This represents themes of money and values, receiving stuff like gifts and inheritance and these type of things. Cash flow and investments, our worth as well, and newness around that, especially with it being the 1st degree in Taurus. This energy altogether is a time where people can experience entertainment, being entertained. We're already being entertained right now, especially as you can see with Mercury and a Leo during this time. So that governs things like our news and what we are seeing, what we are talking about, conversation. It's definitely centered around drama or themes of love, or I know it's a little bit of both for me, but there are themes of love and drama and children and childishness, because on another vibration, Leo can rule these things, but also themes of kingdom and kings and being the leader, and not only taking the lead, but also receiving it, especially receiving it from the universe, or just receiving it from someone else because they've seen that you put in the work for it, or you've been working up towards it, or this is something new that you are receiving. This is definitely a time where we can be experiencing putting on a show, children putting on a show for us, or putting on a show for other, buying things for children, especially children going back to school and whatnot, buying things for children, buying things because of maybe you feel, it brings you joy, it brings you happiness, it's fun, those type of things. Investing in those, and your fun, investing in your children, investing in fertility. This is definitely a fertile time. This energy rules the conception, that fertile energy, that childlike, children, innocence type of energy. This could also be a time where we are receiving something from entertainers. They are giving us something. We could be seeing from the news or on our social medias an entertainer receiving some type of gift, and it kind of goes viral during this time, or them doing certain type of thing, making money moves, investing in each other, certain things when it comes to entertainment world, and money going on, surfacing during this time, and that being as well play out in our own lives as we see that, or as we see others, or maybe you are the entertainer that's receiving something, or you receive something from an entertainer during this time. This is also a time where we are seeing the value in our self-worth. We're showing up to see the value in our self-worth. We're acting up on it as well. Others are acting up on our value or their worthiness as well within our lives. This is also a time where people can be jealous. Themes of jealousy can arise, and people can be jealous of a gift that you have, gift that you receive, whether it's your spiritual inheritance, or you physically received a gift, or they're jealous of how much you make, your money, your cash flow, the way you value yourself, or how your value period throughout life, whether you value it, whether you see your value or not. They just don't like that, or a time where that type of energy can arise. People can be also jealous of the material things that you have as well, with that 2nd degree coming into play. Jealous of your pride, or you could just be feeling prideful in your children, prideful in yourself, proud of something you did, seeing things play out or others play their part, in a significant way, or maybe things didn't play out how you planned it as well. This is an energy of being creative and creating something, having being around people that you've created things with, being creative with others, and you could be creating a child or just creating a project or working on something, especially something when it comes to social media or something in your local environments, something in your neighborhood as well, some type of conversation that's coming to play out. Trump is a Leo rising, so we can see things and like Trump announcing something, some type of news, especially with Mercury at the time being at the 13th degree, which is an Aries degree, of something like renewed or some new news. So we could definitely see some type of news or something he speaks out, or some type of news being come from in a public stance being let known or around President Trump. Also during this new moon, we will have a mini trine between the sun and the moon at 2 degrees of Leo, Uranus and Gemini at 0 degrees, and Saturn conjunct Neptune and Aries at 1 and 2 degrees. So this could definitely be a time where we have like new sudden shocks and changes in our structures, or something we build or something we've been building, and it affects how we feel. And we may feel blessed during this time. We may feel endings during this time, endings of illusions being played out or coming to light, clarity during this time, unexpected clarity coming to realize something in order to take the new start, or in order to take action, or even to take the lead. That is what this new moon in Leo 2 degrees is here to bring. And now we've talked about this new moon, let's go over who's going to be most affected. Now, the people that are going to be most affected by this new moon are definitely going to be our Leos. They're going to be people who are Aquariuses, Taurus, and Scorpio. If you have these placements in your chart, especially if you have them between 0 to 5 degrees, you're going to be feeling this energy the most in whichever placement that you have it in. It's your sun publicly, if it's your moon emotionally or within your home or your family. If it's your rising, it's happening to you. That's how it's playing out for you during this time. Sun could also be ego, or if you connect to your sun, it could also just be playing out to you in your career or publicly. Also, if you have 2 degree placements in your natal chart, you're going to be affected by this energy. So for instance, I have my Venus in Cancer, 4th house at 2 degrees. So that is going to be activated by this energy naturally because it's at the 2 degree. And I'm going to be feeling that, no doubt, even though I am an Aquarius late degree rising, going to be experiencing this in the 6th house. Most Aquariuses are going to be experiencing the 7th house, but because I'm at that very last degree, I'm going to be experiencing this in my 6th house, although I am still affected by this energy because I am an Aquarius rising. I would recommend listening out to your rising sign, especially coming from a general reading from a tropical Western astrologer. I would recommend listening to your rising sign as yourself, or what's going to play out, your sun sign as what's going to play out publicly, or within your career or father figures, your moon for mother figures, your family within your home or inner world. So with that being said, let's get into each zodiac sign in your guys' horoscopes. Starting with Aries. Aries, you're going to be experiencing this Leo new moon in your 5th house, which is beautiful alignment with that Leo energy, that childish or childlike innocence, child joy, fun. This could definitely be a time where you are experiencing new fun in your life, new romance in your life, new romantic partners. You are definitely fertile during this time, so watch out for that. You could be fertile in creating new projects, or fertile in concepting and creating a child. You could be fertile in just wanting to have fun or create something new in your life, and this could be the time where you like conceive something new, definitely a conception moment of creating something. whether that be like a project, whether you're fixing up on something to show to others, or this could also be, especially if it's something to show to others on social media or in your local environment, or show children, or something to be proud of or take pride in. This could also be a time where you are having fun based off the things that you are proud of, or having fun with your children if you have children, or having fun based off the things that you've created, or having fun with others that you create with. It's also a time where you are just being creative with others. And there's a whole lot of energy to be creative for you guys during this time, Aries. This could also be a time where you are finding new mentors, new coaches. This could also be a time where you are being entertained, you are entertaining others, you're receiving these type of things. You could be shopping for children during this time, or children are giving you type of gifts or inheritance when it comes to children and joy and creativity. Also, you could be investing in something that you are creating, or investing in a project of yourself, investing in entrepreneurship, because the fifth house can do with things that you taking a risk, and entrepreneurship is definitely a big risk when you're betting on yourself. This is definitely a time where you could be betting on yourself, taking risks, taking gambles, especially centered in you to lead and to rise and to show off and to show up, and have fun around showing off and show up. Don't feel like, this is a time for you to take pride in that and be proud of the things that you've accomplished during this time, or the things that you are bound to accomplish within the next 6 months as we go into a full moon in Leo. Aries. Taurus, you're going to be experiencing this Leo new moon in your 4th house. So Taurus, you could be experiencing new things in the home, new things showing up in the home, new people acting differently in the home, arguments, action, themes playing out in the home, entertainment in the home, being entertained in the home, being entertained by spouses, by your mother figures, being entertained in the home, mother figures receiving things from children, mother figures being fertile, or creating something with children, having fun with children, mother figures who are doing something new, or if you are a man, you have a new way of looking at mother figures, or a woman that is like your mom, or like I said, a mother figure, maybe that's your wife, your spouse, or the woman you created children with, that type of person. You start something new. You could also be starting something new with a romantic partner that's in your hometown, or you met them in that type of throughout the family, or within your home country, or maybe you guys share something in your inner world that is like very traditional, or like the same values or some sort, and you're starting something new with this romantic partner. This could definitely be something where you like set some new foundation with someone or something. You could be moving during this time, thinking about moving, decorating, buying something for your home, someone buying you something within your home, or someone in your family buying you something, receiving gifts from people in the family, vice versa as well with this energy. Things playing out in your home country that make you proud, or you being very prideful, patriotic in your family and your family structures. Your family showing up for you in a different way, acting out or something, family arguments, or just family showing different sides, or seeing different sides of families as well, being illuminated or exposed during this time. Overall, Taurus, this Leo new moon is here to show you not only your inner world, but by building a new foundation centered in your inner world. Geminis, you're going to be experiencing this Leo new moon in your 3rd house. So Geminis, and you can hear my Gemini talking in the back. Funny, Geminis can rule things like childhood. So especially with this energy, this could definitely be a time where you're thinking of your childhood, a childhood of your child, or a childhood of your grandchild, or the children in your legacy in your family. Thinking about childhood and innocence during this time, fun and joy, and creating joy for children, creating joy in your local environments, within news, hearing news from people like your siblings. With this type of energy, the third house is definitely ruling childhood innocence, whether that's your childhood, the childhood of your children, or the childhood of the children around you, whether it be grandchildren or just, children in your family. Thinking about those type of things, how they're going to be different now, receiving something different now, or inheriting something, buying something for the children within your family, and thinking about just new themes when it comes to joy in the children and childhood and innocence, healing your childhood and having clarity around that. Unexpected clarity could come up around your childhood and how to heal that and how to move through that, how to move forward from that, from whatever could have happened. Or maybe you are moving forward, maybe others in your family are moving forward through things. Maybe people like your siblings, your cousins, nieces, nephews, those type of people are moving forward from things that could have plagued them in their childhood, and now they are moving forward. There's something new in their life, or something new for their children is happening. This will be a time where you are having more childlike joy, or having something fun, or just really proud for someone, or proud of something in your life, or something in your local neighborhood. There could be new things playing out in your neighborhood, in your local environment, on social media. You could be creating new things on social media and showing up differently on social media, and doing something where maybe you are entertaining someone, or just showing up more on social media. Maybe you receive some type of news about that's on social media, or just news period from someone, or having a conversation and hearing some type of unexpected news that makes you proud or shocked, or makes you take action, or has you thinking, or those type of elements. You could definitely be thinking about things when it comes to your childhood, and how to heal from it, and how to move forward, and sharing these type of things with others, with groups of others, and those type of people. Because you guys, Geminis, you guys, for the next 7 years, whether it's your rising or your sun or your moon, you guys have Uranus in Gemini, and Uranus is going to be impacted during this time. So you guys are definitely going to be feeling this energy, especially if you have 2 degrees placement within your chart impacted by this energy. And depending on your placement, it's just going to depend on how that's going to impact you. But you guys could definitely be seeing themes play out in your local environment, while driving, while reading something, while watching something, while talking to someone, having a conversation with someone, or themes play out with children that are in your family, like nieces and nephews, and those type of people, watching them act, be entertained, or entertaining those type of people, watching those type of people for others. They come up in your life, or have something new type of relationship that you build with these type of people, new type of relationship that you build with a sibling, or a new type of relationship that you build with yourself, and how you communicate with others. Overall, Geminis, this new moon in Leo is here to bring you a new spark in how you communicate and how you are seen with others. Cancers, you're going to be experiencing this Leo new moon in your 2nd house. So you could be having new themes show up around money, or having to do something new, or take some type of action around money, around something you've invested in, around a project you've invested in, around children you've invested in. Maybe you have to show up and act, and you have to pay something, or something is playing out when it comes to children. Maybe you receive some type of gift or money or investment that plays out based around children, based around entertainment, around taking actions, taking risks, around joy, entrepreneurship, being a leader, whether it be in work or something else, or being your own entrepreneur as well. Those type of things, acting, comedian, any type of career and those type of things. You could be taking an investment in yourself, and what, I've always wanted to be a comedian. I've always wanted to, be this type of entertainer. I'm going to invest in myself, or I'm going to invest in my child, or I'm going to invest in the children or someone else around me that I believe in, and make that investment. This could also be a time where you are, you know, going to see a show. You know, you're paying to go see a show. You're paying to be entertained by something, or you're investing in it. You don't have to pay, but you're investing your time into something that is entertainment, or you're investing your time in something that is drama filled, or, you know, so watch out for that. This could also be a time where drama plays out and you have to, you know, pay someone because some type of drama played out, like maybe someone busted a windows out your car and now you have to pay, come out of pocket for something like that. Or maybe children playing too much and that is costly to you, to your pockets, having to pay or shop for children, or something that showed up around risk or gambling. This could also be a time where new themes around gambling, like you could also like have a gamble win. Now, note to that, the universe works with energy of having, you know, knowing that you have enough to spend and you will make 10 times full. You know, work with that type of energy, especially if you know you have a type of chart to set up where you can win the lottery or win something big. You can Google these type of things in your chart aspects, as well as placements that are more favorable of people who could win the lottery before playing, because the fifth house is not just, you know, gambling and risk and lottery. It's also, you know, entrepreneurship or projects that you've been working on. So these type of things could also be playing out when it comes to money wise. Always be mindful when it comes to your money, your value, yourself. This is definitely a time where you could be acting and showing up when it comes to your self-worth or your value, or standing up for yourself in that type of way, or taking action in that type of way, or taking the lead, or being able to take a lead now that you have new type of cash flow. Or because, you know, we live in a capitalist world, money helps makes things moves, and maybe you have a new found of money or a new job or a new way of making money that allows you to have more fun, more joy within your life. Overall, Cancers, especially with you guys having Jupiter and in Cancer for the next year, you got this new moon is here to awaken a whole new sense of value and cash flow for yourself. Leos, this new moon is in your first house, especially if you are a Leo between 0 to 5 degrees or a Leo at 2 degrees. We are talking about you right now. This is your new moon. This is a time for you to begin something new, to restart, to refresh, to, you know, just blossom, to take that, you know, new beginning, to change up your style. You could definitely be changing up your style during this time, changing up your appearance during this time, showing off something new on your appearance. Maybe you got a new tattoo you want to show it off, a new piercing you want to show that off, something unexpected that people wouldn't think that you have gotten, and you're showing that off. You could be showing that off in your personality, and this, and like your birthday, or just showing out during your birthday, showing out and showing off, being very prideful of something that you've accomplished, or you taking the lead. This could be a time where you're taking the lead, or a time where you're unexpectedly taking the lead, or a time where the universe is finally, you know, giving you everything that you've been working so hard for, and you're finally, you know, receiving the things that you've been destined to receive, or your spiritual inheritance during this time, something that was always yours, you know, to inherit, and you're finally receiving that blessing, that unexpected newness around it, to build new structures with this, or or make something solid, something that's going to last. This is definitely a time of newness. The first house is the angular house, so it can hit up your home, your others, people in your life, your relationship, as well as your career. So you could be having new beginnings in all those type of things. New beginnings where you move in your home, with your spouse, with your partners, people you are committed with your children, with yourself, with how you relate to others, how others relate to you. People can be publicly seeing your new glow up, or you shining on this new scale in this new type of way during this time, Leos. It's definitely a time where others in your family are shining, others unexpectedly around you are shining, and you're seeing others glow up, and you're very proud of them, and you have some sense of pride, and you've been waiting for this type of glow up for this type of person, whether it be your child or someone that's in your family, someone that you are close to, especially fourth house, someone in your family or others in your life, others being happy for you, being proud of you, especially others being proud of you or you being proud of others, and their newness, newfound sense of what they're showing off. This be a time where you're showing off during this time, you're showing out, you're shining during this time, you're illuminated, and all the things that you've accomplished, your goals are being, coming to center, especially with this energy of having unexpectedness. And Gemini, with Uranus and Gemini, you guys could definitely be feeling like, just something unexpectedly playing out, news for you to shine, and you want to show out during that time. And don't feel guilty about showing out, because this is the time for you to show out and glow and inspire others and entertain others. And because there is sacred art and entertainment and showing out and showing up and shining. This is how you don't even know how badly your success or you taking the lead can inspire the next person to get up and go do something and have the new change. That is why this type of energy of showing out exists, so that we can inspire, so that we can show up differently. And this type of energy is no doubt, for you to show up and shine, so that you can inspire others, you can lead in a new way, and have something beautiful plan out, have something new play out in your existence, especially with you guys as being Leo risings. Leo risings came especially into this era to build empires and be known as that king or the queen and build kingdoms. So this, no doubt, this new moon is like that continuation, that spark, that inspiration that will play along in your existence of the kingdom that you are building in this lifetime, Leos. Virgos, you're going to be experiencing this new moon in your 12th house. So Virgos, this could be a time where you are having blessings show up, endings show up, especially endings coming during this time, endings showing up and showing out, or taking action to end something. This will be a time where you are taking action on a blessing, or an unexpected blessing shows up, or some type of news around unexpected blessings could be showing up around Aquarian type or unexpectedly. And it is a blessing, and it's something new, and it changes you subconsciously, especially how you're thinking or how you've been raised or how you've grown up in your childhood, and you've always thought this type of way, you've always done this, so subconsciously you've always lead and done this, and now new things, new blessings are coming up in your life, and it's reframing your whole subconscious mind and how you move and how you do things and how you operate. This could definitely be a time where you are just where you have an experience that is spiritual and out of body type of experience, other realm type of experiences with your dreams, having new themes that play out in your dreams, like when you go to sleep type of dreams, or other realmly type of experiences that really trigger you. Spiritual experiences, maybe a lost loved one comes to you in a dream and they give you something new, you receive something new, and that changes you. It reframes how you think about certain things. Now you're like, okay, maybe I do believe in this type of thing, or you're reframing your mind subconsciously. This is definitely a perfect time for meditation, isolation, and just going in solitude and thinking and retreating. Especially retreating and keeping to yourself, keeping things private and things hidden. Certain hidden things can be coming to light and you're experiencing them, and now you have to take time to really think and rest. 12th house does govern things like resting and endings and final, just final endings and completion and karmic type of completion, especially with this new moon energy, and receiving things that are unexpectedly receiving something so that you can begin or end something and have some type of newness play out in your life. This could definitely be a time where your hard work is paid off, or something you've invested in is paying off, and you're seeing the blessings from that, or you're seeing some type of ending in something that you've invested in and you don't see the worth or the value in it anymore, or others aren't seeing the worth and the value in that, and you have to release it and you let it go, or endings in that type of way. Overall, Virgos, this new moon in Leo is here for you to release what no longer serves you so that you can begin anew. Libras, you're going to be experiencing this Leo new moon in your 11th house. So Leos, I really love this Leo and 11th house energy. This is very fun. This is rewards. This is, especially with you guys having this is very favorable to Libra rising specifically. So you could definitely be receiving something, receiving a reward, receiving something, some type of money that helps you in your future, some type of compliment that helps you move forward, some type of compliment, some type of investment, a gift, receiving something new from romantic partners, from children, from people that you created with, some type of investment comes out, or reward, or a new future, new way of looking at your future, new goals. Something new play out that's unexpected or that's unique, or something you just did not see coming and at all playing out. And it allows you to bring new joy, new risk, new entrepreneurship, new rewards within your life, a new future, planning out a new future, new goals with yourself or with your romantic partner or with others in your life. This could also be a time where you have new breakthroughs come in that are scientific, or new things when it comes to technology, buying new technology during this time, and it helps you out, or you receive an investment within the new technology, receive investment in the time that you've put in online, or into a person who may have been working online, or into a person, and now the public sees what that relationship has blossomed. You are talking about drama with friends, or entertainment with friends, having new friends, creating new space to have friends, to create something new with groups, or to have a spiritual awakening, or that aha light bulb moment during this time, based off of something new, something showing out or showing up in your life. Having to react based off of something unexpectedly happened in your life, something you unexpectedly received, calls you to show up and show out, or to shine or take pride. You could be networking with others, aviation in the sky, in the air, in the airport, taking trips or planning these type of things unexpectedly as well. Others unexpectedly coming to you via that type of way, and you receiving something, whether it be, overseas, online, from others, your accolades, receiving your flowers, or what you do for humanity, rebelling during this time. Maybe the way you have rebelled finally pays off, and now you can begin something new that is fun, that is joyous, create something that is fertile in your life. Overall, Libras, this Leo new moon is here to bring you new rewards and new goals. Scorpios, you're going to be experiencing this Leo new moon in your 10th house. So Scorpios, you could be definitely having things play out in the public that are fun, that are joyous, that bring you joy, and it plays out in the public, or happens while you're out at a public event, or out with others in the public, and say you get chosen for a raffle or something, and while you're out at a fair or something, that type of energy could be playing out for you during this time. You are definitely, during this time, especially with you guys being one of the main people who are most affected, this could definitely be a time where the risks that you have taken entrepreneurially, whether it's entrepreneurship or in an entertainer or in something that you like or in a project, they are, you know, paying off and being shown in the public eye, and people are proud of you. Especially people are proud of you, proud of the new structures that you've built, something that you know, were building or creating. People are taking pride and they're showing you like, hey, you've done such a great job. And the things that you have done are just being shown out. You're receiving love, and you could also definitely be receiving love from others. This could definitely be a time where you could meet someone new out while being in public, out and about. Others are definitely up on you. They're seeing you. They want to be in your business. If you have a business, this is perfect time to be an entrepreneur, because people want to be in your business. They're looking at your business. They're inspired by it. They want to see you shine. This is definitely a time where others are seeing you shine in the public, receiving a whole new type of love publicly, or how people see you, and or how people in your structure or in your legacy see you. You could definitely be receiving some type of love when it comes to your children and your legacy, investing in your children and their structure so that they can continue to have things, be bosses within their own right, and you investing in your children in that type of way, buying things for your legacy, for your father figures. If you are the father figure, you could be experiencing a blessing. If you are a father figure, you could be receiving a blessing or something new in your life, or just father figures in your life. But something new plays out for your legacy. People that are seen in your career or publicly. I keep saying publicly, but I can't stress that enough, especially with this Leo energy and you guys having it in the 10th house, that something public could definitely be playing out. Your business could be getting out there, whether you want your business to get out there, as far as like you have an entrepreneurship and type of business, that type of thing, or like just something in your business is getting out there, or something that you're proud of is surfacing, you know, is coming to the rise and people are seeing it, it's being illuminated. People want to talk about it. People want to give you compliments during this time. They, you know, or definitely have you, second house can rule things like your mouth, so they definitely can have you in your mouth during this time. That type of energy, especially with the 10th house publicly, so that type of things could definitely be playing out for you. This could also be a time where you are looking at entertainers and you have them in your mouth, you know what I'm saying? You are watching them, you could be too invested in something that's playing out, some type of drama that could be playing out during this time as well. Overall, Scorpios, this new moon is here to show you a whole new way of restructuring your legacy. Sagittarius, you're going to be experiencing this Leo new moon in your 9th house. So Sagittarius, you could definitely be experiencing a whole new rise, something new played out that you've learned, and you know, it brings a whole new childlike joy to you, or something that you enjoy learning, you know, ignites you, excites you in life, or children teach you something new, or if you're a child, you're learning something new. If you still feel like you're in your childish ways, you're learning something new that matures you during this time. It helps expand you, expand your life, helps expand your higher knowledge. The 9th house rules things both that are spiritually and religion. So this could definitely be a time where you could be having new things, like maybe you've got a new religion, a new faith, new philosophy, and now you're showing it to others. You're proud of it. You're expressing that to others. Like, this is what I believe in. This is what I've learned, and you're teaching that to others. This be a time where you are learning as well from someone that is very wise, that is going to help you, expand your mind, expand, you know, yourself, so that you can move more freely, you can travel. This could definitely be a time where you're able to travel, or you're spending money on travel, or spending a lot while you are traveling, spending on foreigners, on people who are cross-cultural, people who are in a different country than you, spending, buying, investing, whether that be like humanitarian type of thing, especially with Gemini. Like, maybe you see something on social media and about, you know, people who are in a flood or something, and you donate some type of money and invest in them, and invest in aiding and helping in that type of way, especially if it surrounds children and helping children. You could definitely be feeling called to do that during this time. This could also definitely be a time where if you are a child, others are helping you, extending something sacred could be happening to your child or your children or children around you. This could also be a time where you could be meeting someone who is of a different faith, a different cultural background, a different race, a different country, and you guys align and you guys build something. You guys, become a romantic partner and, build some type of relationship or create something. Or maybe you and another person that lives in a different country create something online, and you, or someone, could be making a video based, one of those snap videos based off of like a video that you made, and creating something based off of what you've done, and it goes viral. Or definitely a time where you could be going viral, or you could be listening to viral podcasts, especially if they're drama filled, and being inspired by them to take action, to do something, especially taking action on social media. So be mindful of that, of others or entertainers in your life and how they are showing up for you and how they make you feel. Do they make you feel rageful? Do they make you feel like you are entertained, like you have, joy or happy? Just be mindful of how people are showing up in your life and how they're making you react. This is definitely a time where you are learning from that, learning something new, learning to react differently. A time where you could be expanding with children, expanding on children, teaching children, learning something new from children, something around twins, or just something expansive when it comes to children and the news that you hear or that's happening in your life, in your local environment. Traveling to children, children traveling to you, joy traveling to you, or you traveling for joy, and investing in being able to travel and have a vacation and being able to enjoy, this is definitely energy of just enjoying a vacation for sure, and having more joy and expanding on the joy in your life, and being able to buy something or purchase something that expands more joy in your life. Having more love and more romance, or buying something for a romantic partner, especially if they have ninth house themes of they're a different race or a different culture, different philosophy, different type of spiritual background, or those type of things. Those type of relationships could definitely be blossoming during this time, and or experiencing something new play out in their relationships and their partners. At a wedding, ninth house does rule things like weddings or second marriages. So those type of things could be playing out for the Sagittariuses, where they meet someone new that could potentially be their next type of husband, because that ninth house does rule energy, especially with the Leo, of king, of husband, of taking the lead and leadership, themes of court and themes of court playing out, and new joy around that, and being excused, and especially for Sagittarius, you guys are feeling an alignment with this energy, because Sagittarius rules the ninth house. So this could definitely be a time when you are feeling an alignment and proud of something, prideful, taking the lead, feeling very, accomplished in your kingdom during this time. Or this could be a time where something new sparks in you to do that, to feel more accomplished, where you get some type of news that allows you to, to dream, to expand your mind and what you are going to accomplish. Overall, Sagittarius, this Leo new moon is here to spark something new in your philosophy, what you are here to learn, so that you can be able to teach it to others, or just expand. Capricorns, you're going to be experiencing this Leo new moon in your 8th house. So Capricorns, I love a good old Leo and 8th house energy. This is energy of expansion. This is energy of joy in transformation, or it's energy of action that comes from transformation. This can also be a time that is violence. 8th house can rule things on a lower level of violence, and having to act out or put on a show or entertainment or drama, or maybe you're just watching something online that's violent and drama play out, or negative, or people cut each other off, that type of thing play out online or in your local environments, in your life, or experiencing that. This could be a time where you are transforming from that, where you are cutting others off because of something like that. A time where you are seeing something deeper, seeing the truth of what something really is, really shining and seeing clarity of something, or how it, seeing something for what it truly is, and having clarity around that now that something has been exposed, or you've cut off something, or the truth has come to the light, or darkness has come to the light. This could definitely be one of those moments where you are transforming, or the phoenix rising from the ashes during this time. A time where you could definitely be experiencing something with taxes, with debt, transforming your debt, what you have in debt, or something in a deep relationship, a deep partnership with someone, whether that's a child or a lover, or someone that's, a really deep type of relationship. This could also be toxic relationships, powerful relationships, something playing out where it is unexpectedly, or it transforms you, or you could be fertile, having children, something playing out where you and a deep connected partner are fertile and you guys have a child, or something play out with your children, something play out with the project that you are building, with entrepreneurship when it comes to your partner. Maybe they experience some type of sudden wealth, or you could be experiencing sudden wealth, sudden gains, sudden losses as well. A sudden loss, a sudden death, a sudden gain, especially if it's like surrounded by like money with the 2 degrees, something where you have to pay, or something where, especially if it's like debt or something like that, or you get you get something in the mail that says you got some debt to pay. Or this could also be a time where you got something in the mail or about money, and now you could pay off a debt. Something on social media, now you could pay off a debt. An email, something from something that's lucrative, or that you've been putting in, pays off, or something that you've invested in pays off, and now you could pay off a debt. You can move differently. You can have more control in yourself, more control in your daily life, more control over people having less control over you, being able to show up for yourself differently, and how you control that is now changed. This could be a time where secrets are coming to light. You're hearing new things that you needed to hear in order to, have more joy, take more of a better lead in your own life, in your consciousness, and how you live. Oh, no, I didn't. So this could also be a time where where something new shows up around sex, because 8th house, where something new shows up around sex, because the 8th house does rule things like your womb and sex, and especially being fertile and creating a baby or being pregnant. This energy definitely, 8th house is like already child cooking in the womb. So this could be a time when you find out that you're pregnant, or that you've conceived something, or that a risk has paid off, or the conception of a risk or entrepreneurship or a project is paid off and it's coming to light, or it's, you're learning about it, or it's already coming to light. This could be unexpectedly, or something that you've been working up to build, or something that's going to still just continuously be played out, because in the next 6 months we will have a Leo full moon. So overall, Capricorns, this new moon is here to transform you inside out so that you can be more creative. Aquariuses, you're going to be experiencing this Leo new moon in your 7th house. So Aquariuses, you could definitely be experiencing new things play out with relationships, romantic partners. You could be breaking up, having breakups, or having new partners come to you. Especially, Bellamy! Shh! New themes, especially with where Mars is placed at for you guys. There's definitely new themes in relationships and romantic partners, with people that you create with, that you have children with as well. these type of things would be new or playing out in your life, or new things happen with those type of children, those type of people, those type of relationships. Females that you have those type of relationships, like your children, you know, a female child, something new comes in their life, or maybe a new female child is coming to your life. This could definitely be a time where like something is playing out with others, something you're proud of others, you have pride for others, others are showing you pride. The seventh house is the house of others, so this could be like your clients as well. You're proud of your client, or your client is proud of you, or your client has earned more and able to invest in themselves, invest in you as their mentor, as their lead, as someone that they are able to benefit off of one-on-one with. This is the seventh house is the house of feminine, so maybe you are having more feminine joy and love with a feminine person, or as a divine feminine yourself. You are having more joy in your life, creating more joy in your life, having more time to with women that is just joyous, more friends, having beautiful spontaneous time with friends as well, or just with women, with new women in your life, creating and having new friends with different women in your life, whether that be friends online or friends in a group, friends in your local neighborhood, or friends with family, a new relationship like a neighbor, maybe they've been your neighbor and now you guys formed a new friendship. Those type of things could be arising. Someone you know, driving down the street and you meet this person, that type of theme could be playing out for you, or meet them online as well and connect with this type of person. This is definitely seventh house is definitely the energy of connecting and having fun as you connect with others and finding new ways that are fun for you to relate to others, and relating to others in new joyous ways, or relating to others differently in the way you take risks, or entrepreneurship, or with your projects, or in entertainment. If you are an entertainer, you are relating to your audience in a whole new different way during this time. If you are someone who wants to be entertained, you know, you are looking for different entertainers that you relate to, you know, better. This could definitely be a time where you're like unfollowing certain people that you just no longer relate to, and following new people that you relate to, that you are inspired by, that you can connect with, so that you can form new connections. New contracts as well. This is also an energy where you could be signing contracts, agreements, legal agreements, new form of commitment, of contracts, committing to others, whether it's verbally, you speaking it, or you're writing it out. Just committing, and commitment and contracts does rule the seventh house, especially when like shows and entertainment, or how you show up, how you play it for others. You could be signing new contracts in those type of ways, new agreements, new negotiating, different terms during this time with a romantic partner, with someone that you create something new, that you with a person that you created something with a partner in that type of sense. A time where you and your romantic partner are taking things to the next level, and you guys get married, you get proposed to, something new shows out and people are seeing you get proposed to, people are seeing that play out in your life, or people are seeing you and your romantic partner decide to, you know, let go of each other, break up, or move in together. Some type of new things happen with a romantic partner that's different, and, you know, changes your guys' relationship, whether it's unexpectedly or it's been building up. You will know, because, you know, especially if it's been building up. But if it's something unexpectedly, it's likely to be beautiful. You guys will be heavily impacted, Aquarius, especially Aquarius risings. You will be having something definitely new playing out when it comes to others, how you show up for others and how you relate to others. That is what this new moon is here to do for you, Aquarius rising, is help you relate to others in the way that you were designed to. And now we have our lovely Pisces. Pisces, you're going to be experiencing this Leo new moon in your 6th house. So Pisces, this could be a time where you're having something new play out in your routine or your daily life. Maybe something unexpectedly happens that shifts and changes your routine unexpectedly, or maybe you saw it coming and it still changes your routine, and you're doing things new. You're doing something new in your routines with people in your daily life, a person that, or a partner or children that are in your daily life. You're doing new things with them, having new found of fun with them, new joy with them, new form of entertainment with them. This could definitely be a time where, like, you and those type of people are showing off your daily routines, especially like online, or talking about it with others in your family. These are the things that you do with your health that help make you more healthier, help make you feel more grounded, less, anxiety, because the sixth house can rule things around anxiety. So this could be a time where you are, taking good care of your health so that you don't have these type of things, and you're sharing that with others. You're entertaining others as well in a type of way where you're sharing it, you're inspiring them, you're mentoring them on what you do on a day-to-day in order to feel better, to eat better, to live better, whether it be exercising, things that you tell yourself, writing things down, things that you do as far as rituals that you do that help you and help make you better. This could definitely be a time where this could definitely be a time where you are forming new rituals that can help you be better, do better, have more fun in your life. Rituals around romantic partners, rituals around love and attracting more love and money, loving you and attracting that type of energy to yourself, especially when it comes to like value and love and worth and those type of things, attracting that type of energy to yourself, that type of love to you in your day-to-day life. This could be a time where you buy a new pet, you buy something new for your pet, new things happen around your pet. I know I'm experiencing this in the sixth house. So I'm expecting my pets, my chickens, to lay eggs during this time. So, because I already knew that they could be laying eggs by the end of July or early August. So I could definitely be seeing my chickens like lay eggs, fruit, something, bear something, as a gift to me that I can, eat. The second degree rules things like eat or things that you put in your mouth. And this could definitely be a time where like my chickens, my pets produce some type of thing. If you have that type of experience as well, this could be happening for you. Till this day, they have not. So if you are a Pisces rising and you hear this, comment down below. Ask me in the next, somewhere, did those chickens lay eggs? Because now that I'm speaking on this energy, I'm, guys, I've been waiting. I've been out there every day. So maybe I should just wait, ease off on them until after the new moon. But this could be a time where you have invested in a pet and it's paying off. Maybe you put something online, like you put your pet online and they, are able to generate money for you because of they're so cute and people love watching them and they are entertained by your pet, and your pet brings them joy and inspires them, and they invest in your pet's channel. And that type of way, you could be buying something for a pet, or your pet could be sick and you have to come out of pocket and pay for the pet. That type of energy could be playing out during this time. Your pet could be pregnant and you have to, come out of pocket in that type of way for the puppies or for the kittens, for something new for your pet. Buying a new pet, a pet that you've always wanted, a pet that is sacred to you, especially a pet that is being called for you to do a sacred duty, or a pet that's like a service pet and that pet has a sacred duty to you to help you out. Those type of things could be playing out for you in this time where you receive that pet that you've been, wanting, that sacred pet. This could also be a time where you have a new job, something new happens in your work, a new way of making money, whether that's like a job that you just got, you applied to, or this could also be like something that you do in your day-to-day life. So if you're an entrepreneur and that's something you do daily, these type of things change, they pick up, you have more joy, more fun, more ways to express your entrepreneurship or the things that you do on a daily, or the work that you put in is being expressed. You're proud of the work that you do. This is definitely a time where you're proud of your job or the work that you do, and you're taking more pride in that, or you've accomplished something and now you are able to take more pride in what you do on a day-to-day basis. You're able to take more pride on the people in your daily life. people in your daily life are more proud of you as well in this energy. This would be a time where hard work could not be paying off, and you could be feeling exhausted from the work that you put in and all the action you've taken, and you just have to take a moment to rest and change your perspective so that you can live your desired life, reframe, rethink things that you need. We are in retrograde season, and especially with you guys, if you are a Pisces rising, Neptune is retrograde, so you are rethinking, revising, having a new sense of clarity around things during this time. So this could definitely be a time where, like, you know, if you are having one of those fall moments, or it's just not so good new moon, where you are having to rest and rethink and recalibrate, so that within the next 6 months you rebuild something new, something stable off this energy, Pisces. Thank you guys so much for watching my video and sticking along with my channel. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but we are still here, we are still strong, and we are still giving horoscopes and astrology forecasts and enlightening others through the universe. And I couldn't be more happier to continue to keep doing so. So remember, you guys, to like and subscribe, and, you know, to continue to get this channel out there and boost this up. I know I don't always remember to say that, but, you know, this helps me out and helps boost to others. So if you enjoy these horoscopes and connecting with the cosmos, understanding how you can connect with the universe and how it's playing out for you, then share this so that we can continue. Then share your experience down below of how this new moon is playing out for you, how you think it's going to be playing out for you, and then come back and tell me about how it played out for you, so that we can, you know, share our experiences. Share your experiences, guys, with these transits. I love to hear them. I love to comment back to them. Until next time, you guys, bye.